Live on the Cloud Sports Network here on a Friday afternoon in Del Mar, California. It is time for Game 2 of our broadcast here today. It is the 2025 National Gay Flag Football League Gay Bowl. Rich Siegel along with Dr. Joel Tremblay. Roman Jimenez is our on-site producer. Our on-site director is Tyler Forster. And we had a dandy game in our first game between the Chicago Freeze and the Denver team, the Denver Summit Blue. 27-26 was the final, Chicago winning in overtime. This game, the Austin Heat Platinum. This is a women's game. Austin Heat Platinum against the New York Empire Downtown. And here's Joel with a few things that he wants you to know.
Thanks, Rich. Yes, it's a gorgeous game here. And this is the 25th Gay Bowl here in San Diego, California. And we could not put this on without some amazing sponsors. And I want to tell you first about the title sponsor, which is the Good Feet store. Discover real relief and comfort with Good Feet Arch Support Solutions. The Good Feet store is the title sponsor of Gay Bowl 25. You can find them at the Good Feet store as their handle on social media. That's at the Good Feet store all together. And we'll try to get you caught up on some of the rules of flag football here. Basically, with Women's Plus, this is going to be similar to the last game. It's going to look about the same, 7-on-7. They're going to start the game with a kickoff, and the team that is receiving can catch the ball and run with it. You have one rush per possession, not set of downs, per possession. So once the quarterback is rushed, then they have to pass every time. But you'll see a lot of short passes that you might think are rushes, but they're actually short forward passes and then just sort of a sweep.
So the coin flip has been done. My sandwich is here. Thank you.
And that coin flip was brought to you by Lawyers Title, providing title, escrow, and closing services for your residential and commercial real estate transactions. They are at Lawyers Title San Diego, all together at Lawyers Title San Diego.
All right, now there will be 3 officials for this game, unlike our first game when there were 4, but none of them came over to give us the card that says their names. So we have the referee, and we have a man whose uniform number is 1 and one who has nothing on the back of his uniform. And they will be our officials for this game. The teams are huddling up at their respective benches. New York breaks their huddle first. You can do that. What is your name?
Dave.
And Dave is,
Yes.
Dave what?
Green.
Dave Green, and where are you from?
I'm from Boston.
Dave Green is going to be our referee today. He is from Boston. Dave, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, and the Empire Downtown getting the ball ready there, so they are going to be kicking off to the Austin, Texas Heat Platinum. We'll tell you that this kickoff is going to come to you by The Rail, one of San Diego's oldest queer watering holes. The Rail is proud to sponsor Gay Bowl 25, and they're going to be hosting 2 social events this weekend as part of the tournament, and you can find them at The Rail SD. It's at The Rail SD.
All right, so the referee is now heading off the field. I don't know if it's because he realized that he was supposed to drop off a card to us or not, but he is taking off and heading back towards what appears to be the umpire's tent. So our game slated to start at 2 o'clock in the Pacific time zone. We'll get, we might just make it to 2 o'clock. It's almost to 1:59 Pacific time here on a Friday afternoon. It's a gorgeous day now. A lot of this cloud cover that we had earlier this morning has broken. I want to get you a temperature here in Del Mar, 71 degrees under a partly cloudy sky. The humidity is at 69%. Doesn't feel like it. Feels really good out there. Oh, I know what they were missing, the puck or the bag, and there he has that. So it was not the card that he was supposed to drop off to us, and darn for that.
And once they do the kickoff, they will start the clock. The clock is going to run solid for 23 minutes unless there is some sort of official timeout or injury or something like that. Once we get to 2 minutes, we'll start playing a little more like college football where there's clock stops for incomplete passes, out of bounds, and such.
And here is the kick. And it is fielded in the end zone by Austin, and they bring it out to the 10, running right side to the 50, about the 10. And that's where Austin will start the scrimmage. First down.
And we did get that kicked off at exactly 2 o'clock.
Yeah, he did a good
International
job.
Apple time on my phone. And we will start the game with one more sponsor, and that is Blue Peak Credit Union. Blue Peak's mission is to empower Californians to achieve peak financial wellness. Make a meaningful connection with Blue Peak at Blue Peak, BLUPEAK Credit Union.
You're waiting for the guy with the down marker to, looks like that down marker has broken. They're not going to start till he's ready. Looks like it broke in half.
And the way they are setting the field, what you're going to be looking for is the line of scrimmage is defined by the first puck that is closest to the offense. Then 5 yards from that is another puck that says where you have to rush from behind, and the beanbag is always going to tell you what the line to gain is.
All right, 1st and 10. There's a shovel pass running left side. Flag is pulled. Running with the ball was Leilani Lopez. It'll be 2nd down. We'll need to wait for the Austin quarterback to turn around so I can see what her number is. And on 2nd down, 12 goes in motion left to right. Quarterback drops to throw. She is scrambling and has the flag pulled.
And that's going to go as a sack. Rich, it looks like quarterback on is number 10.
And we don't have her name.
Correct.
It'll be 3rd down. They have that down marker fixed. And on 3rd, and this is 3rd and long, she drops to throw. Looking over the middle, the pass is caught and the flag pulled.
And I think I heard the referee say short. The receiver tried to extend their arm to get that extra few feet, but not quite enough to get the 1st down.
All right, so it'll be 4th down. She has not given up her run yet. Or has she? She was caught behind the line, so the answer is no. And on 4th down, she tosses to number 12, and number 12 has her flag pulled. That's Allison Adam. And it is a 1st down. So Austin keeps their drive alive. It's the first possession of the game for the Austin Heat Platinum. Number 11 goes in motion from left to right. 10 drops to throw. She is looking, and now she gets her pass away wide open. And the catch is made by number 3, Cassandra Bills. That should be enough for another 1st down. She got open doing an in route and makes the catch.
And Rich, I'm starting to wonder, they provided us with some fun facts about some of the players. It says Cassandra Bills, I love cuddling. Not entirely sure if she wanted us to know that or perhaps one of her friends or her coach, but there it is.
All right, the ball just across the 40. It's 1st down. And they'll fake a toss, get the pass away, and it is caught, flag pulled. Catch is made by Mallory Williams.
Williams has been in the league for 9 years, and this is the 8th time at the Gay Bowl.
It'll be 2nd down. Ball just shy of the 30-yard line. Number 20, Abby Kraft, is offset to the left of the quarterback, number 10. Again, we don't have her name. She fakes a run, now throws to the left side, and the pass is caught, and doing the tiptoe on the left sideline is the receiver, looks like 11, Mallory Williams.
Nice little dance there to get that ball inside. Wasn't sure she was going to be able to keep that in the field of play, but it's called a catch, and we are inside the 20 now.
22 now is offset to the left of the quarterback. That's Candlin. 10 drops to throw, and again, we don't have her name. We'll try to get it for you. She's going to run. Now she underhands one to number 6, and number 6 gets a first down. Or is it a first down? I think I saw the referee.
It looked like it. I agree with you.
But referee gets number 2. 6 is Leilani Lopez.
Now, it looks like they are spotting this just inside the 10, and they've got about 4 yards, 3 to 4 yards to go for that first down.
Okay, second down and short. Austin's first possession. Quarterback drops to throw, looking left, now running right, running back to the left side. Now she's going to run it in herself, and she is in for the touchdown. And they yell, extra point, extra point.
And that touchdown, the game's first touchdown, is brought to you by Simply Nature's Pledge. Simply Blossom Greens and Superfoods is your daily dose of wellness in one delicious scoop, packed with 48 nutrients, including organic fruits and veggies, probiotics, collagen, digestive enzymes, and adaptogens. It supports gut health, clear skin, natural energy, boosts energy and immunity. And you can find out more at Simply Nature's Pledge, all together at Simply Nature's Pledge.
All right, there's a try for the extra point. The pass is away, and it's intercepted. Coming down the left sideline and having her flag pulled is a girl whose number I can't read. They've got really unique uniform, black shirt, but with numbers that are multicolored. Anyway, it is 6-0 for Austin, and New York will take over their first possession of the day.
And since that was a point after attempt, it doesn't affect where the ball is placed. After a touchdown, the other team gets it at the 15. You can run that back for points, but she didn't quite make it all the way to the end zone, and if you don't make it on the first run, you don't get any more chances.
All right, New York's first possession. Quarterback looks to throw, fakes a throw to the left, and now we have a whistle. There's a procedure penalty or a motion penalty against the offense.
Yep, the flag is down, calling it a false start, and it's actually not that many plays you call dead off the line, so almost always some sort of false start or delay of game.
So, first and long, first and 15. She drops to throw. She fakes the throw, and now she shovels a pass to number 15, and that's Miller Hartsoe.
And it looks like they picked up just a little more than 5, so it's still going to be just over 10 yards on first down here. Or just under 10 yards, rather.
Second and 10. Quarterback fakes a throw. Now she does throw, and it's caught by number 15, Miller Hartsoe again, and that'll be third down.
And you see Hartsoe there trying to extend the arm. We'll see where they got the spot. If she got the first down, it was probably because of that extension of her arm, but it looks like she's a couple feet short.
Third down, drops to throw, looking, now gets a short pass away, and it's incomplete. Looks like it was deflected by one of the Heat defender. At any rate, it is going to be fourth down.
And right around a yard.
And the first big play of this game, this early in the game, already coming up.
And the quarterback does have her run.
Quarterback drops to throw. She is looking. Short pass away is incomplete. And Austin has held on down as the pass intended for Miller Hartsoe falls incomplete. And so Austin will take over on downs inside the 30-yard line.
And Rich, this is huge. Flag football, very offensive-minded game. You expect most teams to score on most possessions. Perhaps a little bit less than women's plus than in the open division, but still, having a stop this early in the first half is huge.
All right, so Austin will start deep in New York Empire territory. Lady goes in motion, right to left, and 10 to throw. Over the middle, the pass is deflected, and it is intercepted. Intercepted.
There is a flag, Rich, but it seemed late. If that was considered pass interference, holding on the offense.
So after holding on downs, they turn the ball over. And it'll be 1st and 10 for New York. Just across the 30.
So the interception counts, the hold gets them a few more yards, and we're starting again.
Quarterback drops to throw. It's a short pass away, and the reception is made by number 11, Mallory Williams. So that must be their go-to player.
Big momentum shift there, Rich, after having been stopped to get the ball right back on an interception.
Excuse me, I had the wrong team. That was Jody Hannah Gilmore, number 11 for New York Empire Downtown, who still watches Scooby-Doo nightly, even though I'm 26. All right, and now we have whistles and a time called.
Well, unless they change something, we're looking at about a 2nd down and a little over 5 yards.
They're doing something with one of the players. I mean, I don't know, maybe she has something in her head.
Yeah,
Or
there are
headgear.
specific rules about equipment. Generally, headgear rules have been sort of expanded to allow for more options and more diversity of late. And protective gear is usually acceptable as long as it's not dangerous to somebody else.
All right, 2nd down. Right side pass is caught. Flag pulled. Angel Barella made the reception. And it will be good enough for a 1st down. Ball around the 42, 43-yard line. I'm sorry, 39, 38-yard line. Quarterback fakes a pass and now throws this one, and it's over the middle, and it is incomplete.
So we're going to have a 2nd down and 10 here.
Ball at the 38. 2nd down, 10 to go. Quarterback looking, gets a short pass away, and it is incomplete. Looks like someone got their hand on her arm. So that falls innocently incomplete.
I agree with you, Rich, but if they did, it would have been a penalty. You can't hit the quarterback in the arm. So
okay.
If they did, none of the referees saw it.
Nevertheless, it is 3rd down and 10. It is 6-0 for Austin. And quarterback yells her signals, yells go, gets the pass away. It is caught, flag pulled. After about a 2-yard gain, the reception made by Sarah Lucas. Oh, they're moving that puck, but they went the wrong direction.
All right, so that signal you saw was the referee saying this is a 4th down, but they are going for it. There's no There's no planned punt, though she can still punt the ball.
And she drops her throw, looking left, now looking right, now looking over the middle. Gets a short pass away, and again on 4th down, they hold. Alicia Marks, by the way, is the quarterback for New York. It's the first time we've been able to see her number. So she is the quarterback. Her pass fell incomplete, and they take over again on downs. Good defense by Austin.
And this is Mark's first year in the league and her first tournament, but she played sports in both high school and college. So a short field here.
Ball will be at about the 33 or 34.
Last time they held the Empire downtown, they gave it right back. Let's see what they dial up this time.
That was on a deflected pass that was intercepted. Here's the quarterback. She fakes a run. Now goes over the middle. The pass is deflected, and
it was deflected, bounced around. It ended up being caught by one of the Heat Platinum. I think that is, I'll see if I can get number 3. Looks like Cassandra Bills again. That play.
It'll be second down. I'm sorry, second down.
Luckier, but no less dangerous than the interception earlier in the half.
Looks like second down and 2 or 3 to go.
Low-scoring half so far.
Yes. Austin holding New York twice on 4th down. And they almost gave it away on the second time, too. All right, 11 goes in motion left to right. 10 to throw. Right side pass is caught and dropped. Mallory Williams, the intended receiver, she was the man in motion. And it is 3rd down and short. Two to the left, 2 to the right. And she'll throw again. Had a woman open, now gets her pass away, and it's caught at the 30. There was a lateral, but they didn't get much. However, that play does go for a 1st down. First and 10.
And at least on this drive, but overall I would say compared to the last game, if you watched it with us, much more traditional drop back, try to find a 5 or 10 yard pass. Less of the sometimes very effective short pass, chest pass, run for 5 or 10 yards.
All right, 1st down. Pass coming, left side pass is incomplete. Intended, it looks like, for Leilani Lopez.
Looks like Lopez is another rookie in the league, but did play sports in high school and college. And Lopez has spaghetti every year for her birthday and most big games and events.
Good taste. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, pass is coming again. Right side pass is incomplete, intended again for Mallory Williams, the 9-year veteran, and her 8th tournament. And it will be 3rd down. On 3rd down and long, pass coming over the middle is intended for Mallory Williams and incomplete. So it'll be 4th down, and I believe they still have their run. They break the huddle, and they'll send 2 to the left again, 3 to the right. One person stays in the block. 10 to throw, rolling to her right, gets her pass away, and it's caught. And I don't think it's enough for the first down. The pass was caught.
The official on the sideline motioning short of the first down. Yes, it looks like it's going to be about a yard to go. And Rich, I don't know if you mentioned this, but if I'm reading this correctly, the Awesome Heat Platinum are the defending champions here at the Gay Bowl.
I had not mentioned that, no. So this is the third time that a team has gone for it on fourth down, and for the third time they did not succeed. Twice for New York, once for Austin. 4.5 minutes to go until the half. And there's a pass to the right side. The pass is caught and the flag pulled.
The referee or the back judge signaling that this is a first down already.
Catch is made by Sarah Lucas on the pass from Alicia Marks. Ball comes across the 30, and we're inside of 4 minutes to go. Marks looking to throw. Gets her pass away over the middle, and the pass is caught by Angel Barella. And that will be about a yard short of the first down, I believe. Yes, it will be. The ball across the 40, so it's at around the 39 in Austin territory. It is 6-0, Austin in favor, and New York on a drive. This is their third possession of the half. And Marks to throw again. Steps up, gets a little dump pass away. The reception is made, and the flag is pulled. The reception made by Jasmine Edwards. And they say that she gained.
Yep, it looks like she got it.
First down.
33, I think Ashleen Quirk had a shot to pull the flag, maybe short of the line to gain, but came up without the flag, and that allowed them to get the extra few feet.
All right, thank you. 1st and 10. Marks to throw. Rushes on. Looking. Now gets a short pass away, and it's intercepted. Intercepted. The pass intercepted by Courtney Rhodes in her 7th season with the Austin League. And so it is another turnover, this time on the interception, and Austin will take over with a first down at their own 34.
And Rich, I didn't see who it was and get the number, but very good play by the New York Empire Downtown player who pulled that flag shortly after. It was very quick. They could have gotten a lot more yards if they hadn't pulled that flag right away.
Okay, my friend Matt Morgan has texted me that the quarterback's name is Mackenzie, but I only got her first name. And she throws, and the pass is incomplete, intended for Leilani Lopez. Inside of 2 minutes to go, 1:56 until halftime.
And so within 2 minutes, the clock is going to stop on an incomplete pass when the player goes out of bounds or on the first down. On the first down, the clock will roll as soon as the referees have the field set. Out of bounds or incomplete, the clock won't start until the snap.
All right, Mackenzie barking signals. She has a trips left on the right, on this side closest to us. She drops to throw. Now she's going to roll to her right. She gets a flip pass away. It is caught by number 14, and the flag is pulled. And this is a player who is not on the roster that we have, so all we can do is identify her number, 14.
And again, you saw the referee move their arm. That meant the clock was running, but it looks like Austin just took it their first time out. They get 4 in the game. They can take up to 3.5. And this timeout is being brought to you by another one of our sponsors, and that sponsor is EQ. EQ is the home for the Women's Plus Party Friday night, starting after the games at about 7 p.m. Get to EQ for that. That's at EQ San Diego. At EQ San Diego.
Thank you for keeping up with that, because it's important that they get recognized as well. All right, we have a third down. Ball is about the Austin 38. Third down and about 7. McKenzie to throw. Steps up, rolling. She's going long down the left side. Has a man open. Caught! Touchdown! Leilani Lopez. And it is 12-0 for Austin. She was wide open.
She was. That pass hung up there for a little while. There was a defender, but was probably 5-10 feet in front to start and just couldn't make it back. Good find there by the quarterback, McKenzie. And at the moment, that's going to make our score
12-0 with the point after coming up. Looks like they're going to go for a point, not 2.
I'm going to go for 1 exactly from the 5. You can go for 2 from the 10. And this play is untimed, so the clock is off for this play.
Looking to the left, passing to the left, the pass is incomplete. It was intended for Mallory Williams, so again, an unsuccessful point after. However, it's a 2-score ball game for Austin, the Austin Heat Platinum leading the New York Downtown Empire by the score of 12, or the New York Empire Downtown, trailing by 12 now, 12-0 here late in the first half.
And the Empire Downtown really need to score here if they can with whatever time is left on the clock, but they cannot afford to turn it over again. It's going to be hard enough to come back from 12. Down 18 would be a very tall order.
Alicia Marks rolls to her right. She gets a pass away down the right side. That is intercepted! Intercepted by Courtney Rhodes. So for the second straight possession, an interception by Austin, playing tenacious defense, and it'll be first down late in the first half, but it is deep in New York territory.
And that's what happens when you try to pressure too hard. They really did want to score. I know they did. They wanted to cut that lead to 6, but pass right into the hands of Austin, and we'll see if Austin can capitalize on this.
The ball is just across the 30, so we'll call it the 29. 20 seconds left until halftime, so they have time for about maybe 4 or 5 plays. Well, let's say 4, be more conservative. And McKenzie drops to throw. Over the middle, quick pass, caught! Caught by number 22, Canlin, and she keeps running. No one pulled her flag, and she is down inside the 5. A little pass, a short pass designed to gain yardage, turns into a long play. They are inside the 5-yard line with a 1st and goal.
And somewhere on the sideline, the coach is yelling, pull flags, pull flags. You got to remember, you got to get that flag off. And sometimes it's hard what people will tell you. People do different things. Sometimes you pull for the flag. Some people will say go for the belt.
Yeah.
Because it's too easy to grab the flag and have it slip through your hands. I think that's what happened there. But here we are with the Austin Heat, Texas Heat Platinum feet away from an 18-0 lead.
Yes. And she shovels a pass to Canlin. And Canlin, is she in? No, she's not. Second down, the clock is...
A little surprised there's not a timeout here.
Yeah.
Because that clock should be running, unless there was an incomplete pass. I couldn't tell. I thought they were...
I can't hear him. He said 30 seconds. Yeah. Okay, so there are 30 seconds left.
Oh, sorry.
McKenzie flipped to number 11, Mallory Williams. She's in! 18-0. And I believe I see a signal that they're going to try for 2.
Yep, that is what I saw as well, and that's how they're marking the field. The line of scrimmage will be the 10-yard line, and you can see the rush puck there at 5.
Guys, if you're going to walk through here, can you walk through that way?
All right, McKenzie stands at around her 15. They're going to go for 2. She drops to throw. She's rolling to her left. She is still looking. Now she rolls to the right. She is still looking. Gets her pass away to the back of the end zone and caught. And I think it's Leilani Lopez again. It's 20-0. Trying to see the number of the player who made the reception. I think it is number 6. No, it's 11. It's Mallory Williams. Mallory Williams with the 2-point conversion makes it 20-0 with only a few seconds left until halftime. And here for New York, the quarterback Alicia Marks. There's a flag. It'll be procedure, false start. So that interception was converted not only into 6 points, but to 8. This will be 1st and 15 now, the ball at the 10. And she looks to throw, and she's going deep to the left side, and it is deflected and incomplete. "12 seconds to go."
And another dangerous pass. That one up for grabs.
Yes.
But I think it hit both of their hands on its way out of bounds.
That could have easily been the 3rd interception of the first half by Austin. They have 2. "12 seconds to go. 2nd down, 15. Marks to throw. Left side pass is caught. Flag is pulled.
And Rich, I'm just going to tell you that pass is not that helpful right now with the seconds ticking off the clock. But that's the pass they need to get back in this game and put those together in sequence.
And that is the final play of the first half. A defensive gem for Austin in the first half. The Heat Platinum go off after 25 minutes. And at the half, it is the Austin Heat Platinum 20 and the New York Empire Downtown 0 on the Cloud Sports Network.
And the players get about 10 minutes at the half to get some water, relax. I think for the New York Empire Downtown, think about the offense, protecting the ball, figure out how they're going to move that ball more effectively and safely in the second half. We're going to stay with you to tell you about some more of our sponsors here. And the first one we wanted to mention once again is the Good Feet Store. Discover real relief and comfort with Good Feet Arch Support Solutions. The Good Feet Store is the title sponsor of Gay Bowl 25. On social media, they are at the Good Feet Store. That's @ the Good Feet Store all together. So again, our first game, Open Division. This game, Women's Plus. First game, very tight throughout. This game, lots of turnovers.
Yes.
We talked earlier, usually, sometimes one stop is enough to decide the game. Multiple stops, I think 3 interceptions from the Empire Downtown. And they actually did stop the Austin, Texas Heat at least once. But in the end, 20-0.
Our third game of the broadcast day is going to come up at about 3:45. The runner-ups in the A Division for the last 2 seasons, the San Diego Bolts, will take on a team from Washington, the Washington Elite, Washington, D.C. Elite. And we'll have that game for you here on the Cloud Sports Network, the third of the 3 games that we're doing today. We have 5 tomorrow, and then we have another 4 for now on Sunday, but you never know how things might go. But we're glad that you're with us here. We have seen, as Joel said, a very entertaining first game that went to overtime. New York's got a long way to go in this game, however. They trail by 20-0. They have turned the ball over twice. They have a turnover on their own, but that was on an extra point attempt that went awry. But their quarterback has thrown 2 right to the receiver, right to the defenders from Austin, and they have a comfortable 20-0 lead. That, they're not going to sit on it. They're going to come back and they're going to try to do even more damage, but they lead at halftime by the score of 20-0, the Austin Heat Platinum over the New York Empire Downtown, or I keep getting that wrong. It's the New York Empire Downtown.
And we'll tell you about another sponsor, and that is going to be Lawyers Title. Lawyers Title, providing title, escrow, and closing services for your residential and commercial real estate transactions. They are at Lawyers Title San Diego. That's @ Lawyers Title San Diego all together. And just to recap the scoring, no scoring to recap on the New York Empire Downtown. As you said, Rich, their drives ended in a turnover on downs or in an interception. But for the Austin, Texas Heat Platinum, first score was a run in by the quarterback. They tried for the extra point, didn't make it. The second touchdown was a pass to Leilani Lopez, who was open in the back corner with a defender maybe 10 feet in front of her. Nice catch on a very deep pass, probably the longest throw we saw in this game. And that made it 12-0. And then at the end there, with inside of 2 minutes, they made another interception, came back, got the 6 points on a very short pitch and run. Couldn't see the number right at the goal line. And then that 2-point conversion pass to the back of the end zone with Mackenzie directing traffic. You could see her fingers out there, over here, and it was open. She was right, and they got the 2-point conversion to get it to 20-0.
I think the girl that scored the touchdown was the girl that made that long reception, number 22, Canlin.
Well, if Camlin finishes up and is ready for a cocktail, she can go to the Rail. The Rail is one of San Diego's oldest queer watering holes. The Rail is proud to sponsor Gay Bowl 25, and they'll be hosting 2 social nights this weekend as part of the event. So check out the Rail SD. It's at the Rail SD. And one of my favorite sponsors to talk about is the National Football League. Major sports leagues like the NFL and Major League Baseball have come on board as being big sponsors for these LGBTQ plus sporting events, and we are thrilled to still have them. And so the NFL is proud to once again partner with the NGFFL and Gay Bowl 25 because the NFL says we are stronger together.
All righty. Halftime just about over.
And so we will come back and we will start with another kickoff. The only times the ball is kicked to start are going to be at the beginning and halftime. You can actually punt. We saw it once in our last game. There's 2 ways you can punt. On 4th down, you can say I'm punting, in which case you can set up your protection and the other team has to go back and wait for it. You can also do an undeclared kick where the down goes and you just have to somehow find room to kick the ball. I'm going to tell you, I don't like those plays. They are scary. The ball can be coming right at you as a rusher, but it is another option. But we haven't seen that, and I think I'd be a little surprised if we do because Empire Downtown's not going to be able to punt. They're going to need to pick up the score here. And Austin, Texas Heat Platinum hasn't really needed to do any of that.
Austin will be moving from our left to our right. And they are already on the field, anxious to start this second half.
And our last halftime sponsor is Blue Peak Credit Union. Blue Peak's mission is to empower Californians to achieve peak financial wellness. Make a meaningful connection with Blue Peak. That's at Blue Peak, BLUPEAK Credit Union, Blue Peak Credit Union.
I was just getting ready to yell at you for watching.
New York deep to receive this opening kickoff of the second half. Thanks for being with us here on the Cloud Sports Network here on a beautiful Friday afternoon in Del Mar. Officials huddle up.
And it's going to be the Heat Platinum kicking off. You've seen some kicks off a tee, but you can actually, and usually more common actually, to punt it this way, as it looks like the Austin, Texas Heat Platinum is going to do to give the ball to the Empire Downtown.
And the official says, let us get ready and go. So here comes the kick. Oh, it's a very short kick too. It'll be fielded by number 9. The ball drops and it is recovered by number 9.
All right, so let's see where they spot it. The ball can drop and bounce. You can't drop the ball. So if the ball dropped and bounced, nobody touched it, and the player caught it and moved forward, it should be spotted wherever she was down.
I believe that was Allison McCord. I have 2 number 9s for this team, and I believe that was Allison McCord.
Looks like we are going to have 1st and 10 from about the 31-yard line.
And the quarterback for the York Empire downtown is Alicia Marks, who looks to throw. Still scrambling. Gets a short dump-off pass caught.
And a gain of about 4 yards, almost 5, it looks like, looking across the field at the down judge there.
And I think it was Jody Hannah Gilmore who made the reception, and the flag pulled by 33, Ashleen Quirk.
So 2nd down and about 6.
And around the 35. And a fake of a shovel pass. There's a pass over the middle, and the pass is incomplete. And it almost was intercepted by Allie Miller.
And which I'm going to tell you, that 1st down play that picked up 4 yards, that needs to be the first option. The quarterback seems to be waiting and waiting, but the long passes, the 8 to 10 yard zone, they're either landing incomplete or they're getting picked. Those 4-yard plays, you get 3 of them, you got 12 yards, and you're moving the ball down the field. I think the Empire downtown need to take a breath and consider those short dumps what they need to be doing.
3rd and 5. Pass coming. Looking. Right side pass is caught. Flag is pulled. They'll be about a yard or 2 short of the 1st down. And it'll be marked just shy of the 40, so it'll be 4th down and a yard. So they're going to go up for it again. They have not been successful in their other 2 attempts on 4th down.
And the quarterback has her run, hasn't really been using the run much.
All right, she drops to throw. She's looking. She's going to run. The flag was it pulled?
So
I guess not.
It looked like the flag was being pulled. It didn't come off. A referee back there did not spot the sack, and it looks like we're getting that yardage and going forward with a 1st down.
So that is a 1st down on a gain of about 5 from the 39 to, well, more than 5. Nevertheless, the ball is at the Austin 32, 33-yard line. We're on 1st down. The quarterback drops to throw. She is looking left side. The pass is deflected and then caught. Katie Donahue deflected the ball and then caught the ball, and that's good for another 1st down.
A little bit of a tip drill there. But nice concentration. Way to bring it in. But again, good outcome. Dangerous pass.
Yes. 1st and 10. Inside the 20, Marks to throw. Short pass is over the middle and incomplete. There were at least 2 receivers in the area, but the ball fell incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. We have another game to follow here on the Cloud Sports Network at about 3:45 Pacific time. The San Diego Bolts against the Washington, D.C. Elite. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback to throw. Looking over the middle. The pass is intercepted again.
Yep, and it looks like I thought I saw some flag, but that was actually not a referee's flag. It was the flags of a player that were down and looked a little bit yellow on the ground there. So we have a change of possession, and those passes, just too much traffic. It's unfortunate they keep getting picked. But here comes the Austin, Texas Heat Platinum with a chance to go up by 26.
All right, Mackenzie, number 10, is the quarterback. Three interceptions for the Austin defense today. Here's a pass coming, rolling to her right, gets her pass away. It is caught. It is caught by number 3, Cassandra Bills.
And I'm trying
And
to
it's a
figure out.
first down.
And Rich, I'm trying to figure out the number of the quarterback there. The shirt says Swizzy, and the number looks like many 1005.
For Austin?
No, for the defender, for the cornerback.
I see the uniform. I can't identify the number at all. Because the numbers are in the rainbow flag colors. And when they're bunched all together like that, it's hard to tell. All right. Second down, so there was no reception. This is a pass that is caught by 11, Mallory Williams. It's a short gain, and it'll be third down and about 7 or 8. Obviously, there was no catch over here. I guess she must have stepped out of bounds. But doesn't matter. It is now third down. They need about 7 or 8. McKenzie to throw. Our left side pass is too long. Led Cassandra Bills. It was not even close, and it is fourth down.
Be interesting to see what they do here. Healthy lead, but this might be a time to punt it. Why give them a chance so near the end zone? So they are going to declare a punt. So that means that the New York Empire Downtown are going to have to get in formation here with receivers back, other near the line, and the punter is going to have protection. They're going to hike the ball to the punter, and then the punter just sort of has time to get together and kick it before anybody else can move.
Oh no, I was saying it's against the women.
All right. Here is the punt. This is better than the kickoff. It is fielded by New York, and that's number 7. And her flag is pulled inside the 40. Punt fielded by number 7, Kat Rodriguez. And in the pronunciation guide, it says K-A-T, like a C-A-T.
Well, that Cat has been in the league for 9 years, and this is their 6th tournament. And they have 4 league championships in New York.
All right, so the second possession for New York here in the second half. And quarterback throws to the right side. It's incomplete. Marks is the quarterback, and the intended receiver was Miller Hartzow. It'll be second down and 10 in a game where the Austin Heat Platinum are leading the New York Empire Downtown 20-0. I don't imagine you get too many shutouts in this game.
It's rare.
All right, there's a little flip pass that is caught, flag pulled. Sarah Lucas on the reception. It'll be third down. Third down, about 7 to go. And again, trailing by 20 points. You would think that if they're not successful on this to make the first down, that they would go for it on fourth.
Which means you don't have to pick it all up. You can try to get 4 or 5 here.
And so she'll throw again. She scrambles to her right side, and the flag was pulled. There's a loss on the play. Courtney Rhodes pulls the flag. It is fourth down. They have an injured player on the field. It's one of the New York players, and she's on her hands and knees.
You hate to see that. Not sure what happened there.
Now she's getting up on her own, and she is up. She's limping.
Looks like that
It
is
could be an
number
ankle, maybe?
11, Jody Hannah Gilmore. They are going to have to probably sit out a couple of plays here.
Now
Hopefully
they'll
they're
wind the clock.
okay.
They'll wind the clock ready for play. 4th down. They have been unsuccessful, I believe, on the other 4th down attempts, and as a matter of fact, they have not been successful on 4th down at all. 4th and long. Pass coming. Pass coming. She's going long to the left side. Caught. Katie Donahue made the reception. They gave her time to throw, and Katie Donahue got behind the cornerback. It looks like Allie Miller, and it's a long completion and their first 4th down success.
Yeah, not a lot of pressure on the quarterback there. I think they dropped into coverage, just didn't drop back far enough, and she was able to get behind the coverage and catch that pass.
All right,
gain.
1st down for Alicia Marks. She drops to throw, looking left, scrambling left, running left, and she...
Looks like she picked up a few yards, so that is going to be the run for this possession, down to about inside the 5, maybe the 2 or 3 there.
So it'll be 2nd down as New York threatens to score it for its first time today, trailing 20-0.
But they're going to have to do it by way of the pass.
To throw. Left side, looking over the middle. Pass is incomplete.
Another one right over the middle, low, and both teams got hands on it, I think.
Katie Lindberg, it looks like, was the intended receiver, number 15. I have 2. So it's either Katie Lindberg or Angel Barella. But whoever it was did not make the reception. It's 3rd down. Pass coming left side is caught, flag pulled, no score. It'll be 4th.
Looks like it's going to be 4th, and it should be inches. Well-designed play, a little bit of motion, and then snap with the right out to the side, wide open for the catch, but defender close enough to pull the flag before she could get across the goal line.
All righty. Alicia Marks brings her team out. It is 4th down and about 2 or 3. Drops to throw, looking, rolls to the right, gets her short pass away, and it is incomplete. They hold on downs again. They threaten but come up short. It is still 20-0 for the Austin Heat Platinum over the New York Empire downtown.
So, Rich, because of the turnover on downs, the Austin Texas Heat Platinum is going to be starting basically in the end zone. Safeties are a thing in this league, so they're going to have to be a little bit careful. Honestly, the worst one is a snap infraction. If you miss the snap and it's in the end zone, it's going to be a safety.
Mackenzie looks to throw, and he got the safety. 20-2. You called it.
I said it could happen. If you had safety on your bingo card for a flag football game, you did well.
So now do they kick off or punt, or does New York, apparently they must do something like that. It'll be a kickoff.
So they're going to get the ball back. And it's
New York's first. I'm sorry.
I'm just going to say, yeah, you can see they've got the ball there ready for to usually call after a safety as a free kick.
All right, it is 20-2. New York's first points of the day come by the defense. And there's the kick. Coming up in fielding, now it gets by. Number 7, she goes back and she has her flag pulled inside the 30. That's Kat Rodriguez.
Still good field position, but got a few more yards out of that kick than originally planned.
All right.
All right, so Empire Downtown is going to start their drive from about the 28-yard line, trailing 20-2.
All right, first down. Ashley Marks looking, gets her pass away, wide open left side is number 15. Flag pulled by 33. The reception made by either Miller Hartsoe or Angel Barrera.
And Rich, I think if you're used to
Actually,
watching college football or the NFL, the way these people run with the ball looks bizarre because they're not protecting it at all, but it doesn't matter because you can't fumble in this game.
And 33, by the way, pulled the flag, Ashley Quirk. Here's another pass, and it is short and incomplete. Okay. I have a 15, Angel Barella, and a 15, and on her uniform, it says Miller Hartsoe. So there are two number, let's remember that. There are two number 15s on offense. Second down and 10. They send all four receivers to the left side. And that's where the ball is likely going. And the pass is incomplete. On the line, out of bounds. Third down.
Yeah, it was a good catch, but unfortunately tried to drag those feet, but both feet tapped the line, so out of bounds.
On this play, Marks to throw, rolls to her right, flag goes down, passes to the left and incomplete. And referee threw the flag.
Looks like this is going to be some sort of illegal contact push. Basically, the rusher pushed down a blocker.
All right, it'll be first down. And the ball is at around the 28, the Austin 28. 20-2 Austin over New York. And there's a fake of a shovel pass. Rolling to the right, rolling back to the left, sending her team, and the pass is caught by Miller Hartsoe. Flag pulled by Courtney Rhodes. And it'll be second down. Second down and about 4. Let's see how this play goes. Clap of the hands. The quarterback gets the pass away. Caught. Pass is caught by Sarah Lucas.
There is a flag down, Rich.
But another penalty. And it's on the defense again.
Sounds like the New York Empire downtown are complimenting the referee on his work. And a big penalty. It was tacked on to the end of the catch, I think, which is why we're so far down the field. But the New York Empire downtown moving the ball this drive.
It is first and goal. Ball looks like it's about the 4 or the 5. Quarterback claps her hands, and she looks to the left, looking and still looking, and she gets her pass away, and it is caught but shy of the goal line. And it looks like Miller Hartsoe again with the reception. It is second down and very short.
And I believe the quarterback here still has her run, which makes this very difficult to stop. All she has to do is put her hand over the goal line, and it should be a touchdown.
Under center, and that's exactly what she does, and it is in the end zone for a touchdown, and it is now 20-8 for Austin. So after the safety, they take possession, and they drive about 62 yards. And they are deciding what they should do in terms of this extra point.
nothing makes it less than a 2-score game. Still, they got to get 10 back, so I think they're going to go for 2.
Go for 2.
But I think working...
And it looks like the umpire, it sounds like the umpire just said, or the referee said 5 minutes. So let's see what happens here. Trying to do a little more dent. Here's the quarterback's pass and caught. It is now 20-10. And it looks like that player again, Miller Hartsoe. So they have cut the lead in half on their safety, and then on this touchdown in the 2-point conversion here late in the second half.
They're going to need another quick turnover here, but I think what worked for them, Rich, was starting to work that outside area. The passes that were going in the middle, we saw them get picked or bounced around, sometimes caught, sometimes incompletion. Working those outside lines, we're picking them up nice 5-6 yards, and occasionally...
Second down. 2 to stay in the block. And the McKenzie looks to throw, steps up, looks to the left side, and the pass intended for Mallory Williams falls incomplete, and it's 3rd down.
And, you know, other than scoring, the best thing the Austin, Texas Heat Platinum here can do is burn clock.
Looks like 3 minutes to go. It looks like her uniform number is 80005. McKenzie rolls to her right, comes back to the left side. The pass is deflected. It is intercepted, and it is gone. It is.
Okay, there's
a flag on the play. Okay, let's wait to see. So there's no score for now, or there is. Or are they picking the flag up?
So I saw one referee say touchdown. I saw a referee wave a flag. It looks like they're waving it off. And I think we may be at the 2-minute warning. What may have happened is I've seen this, I've done this.
Can they stop a play like that?
They shouldn't stop it because of a penalty. Sometimes you'll see a flag thrown on that after the tip, but after the tip, there's not pass interference.
All right, the referee is talking to the coach of this team, Antoine Davis.
Okay. So what we're hearing is there was a player down prior to the deflection, but they have thrown the beanbag back towards the 25-yard line and set the field for what looks like a 2-point try, and I don't know why they would have given them the 10-yard line on the play, but let's see.
Well,
yeah, so that...
20-16.
20-16, and they're going for 2.
So give New York credit for hanging in. They have done a really good job of fighting back here and completely turning this game around. Quarterback drops to throw. She jumps and her passes away, and it is caught for a 2-point conversion. 20-18.
So first half,
And
all
that's-
Heat Platinum.
yeah.
Empire Downtown has the whole second half. So safety, quarterback sneak in a 2-point conversion, pick 6 in a 2-point conversion.
Angel Barella made the reception for that 2-point conversion. So it is now Austin 20 and New York 18.
Austin's still in command of this game given how little time is left, but they're going to probably need to make at least one first down here.
Yes. All right, here's Mackenzie trying to lead her team to a win. She rolls to the right. She gets a pass away. It is caught. And that's another player on this Austin team whose name we do not have, and we apologize for that. Her number is 14.
And the clock is still running. No timeout from New York yet. So they can probably take this clock down to somewhere about 1:15, 1:25 before they have to snap if they use all the time they can.
It is second down. 3 stay in the block, 3 in the pattern. Pass coming, looking, left side. The pass is caught. And that reception from Mackenzie to Allison Adam, and that should be good enough for a first down, and it is.
And that's going to stop the clock till the referees reset the field.
Timeout, New York.
And we have timeout New York, and that timeout is going to be brought to you by another one of our partners, and that is Game Glimpse. Play-by-play and highlights from local rec sports leagues. Game Glimpse is here at Gable filming the other 23 fields that we are not able to show you. So to see those highlights, check out at gameglimpse.game on Instagram. That's at glimpse.game.
It is a first down for Austin. 1:16 to go. New York just took a timeout, and I believe that is their first of the afternoon.
And I believe we saw 1:16 on the clock.
So if I heard you correctly, they get 4, but they can only use 3.5.
Correct.
So they have 2 more that they can use. Here's Mackenzie taking the ball. The clock is now running. She's going to run again, but she has the flag pulled.
And the clock is still going to be running on a sack if no timeout was taken.
1:10 to go.
Oh, I think they did use a timeout there. He said 1 timeout left.
Yes.
It's the Simpsons zip code. That's for
You know that for a fact?
I do.
Roman Jimenez has just told us that the player who has the uniform number 80005 is the Simpsons zip code. That's Swizzy. Her name is Swizzy. All right, here is second down. Mackenzie rolls to the right, gets the pass away, and it's caught and out of bounds. Catch made by Mallory Williams.
Great catch by Mallory Williams. Bad idea to get out of bounds. That's going to stop the clock, so that saved Chicago their last time out.
It is going to be third down. They send everybody out in the pattern but 2, so there are 4 out there. Mackenzie looking, rolling to her right, looking, gets a short pass away, and it is caught, and the players bump into each other. I think that is short.
Austin, Texas, a little upset, thought there was too much contact there on that tackle. Referee says no.
Yeah, that's Mallory Williams, who was not happy with that. Nothing was called. She got knocked down.
But we are going to have a very important fourth down here. And
looks like we're going to be fourth down, and well, this is going to be fourth and about 4.
And I think that was Chicago's last time out. However, the clock does stop for the ref set on a change of possession.
Well, fourth down. Mackenzie to throw. Please move. Mackenzie rolls to her left. Still running. She's got the first down, and she is still running, and she will be caught just before the goal line. And that will wrap it up. No timeouts left for New York. And all they have to do now is just run out the clock.
Yep, I believe if they want to, they can get in the victory formation and just kneel this one out and take it home at 20-18.
That's right. The clock now is set for play. They had to reset the pucks. They have done that. McKenzie drops to throw. She rolls to her right, now rolls to her left, gets the pass away. Caught! Touchdown! Lalani Lopez.
The flag, I think, after the play.
And there is a flag, yes, right.
I believe it was for unsportsperson-like conduct.
26-18 our score. I'm still waiting for the official's call. No, we haven't seen much from the official on this at all.
And so usually what's going to happen is if that was a penalty against New York, they basically usually you would get a 2-point try from the 5. So I'm not sure what they're setting here. It looks like it might have been unsportsmanlike like on Austin, Texas, and so they're backing them up and making them do a 1 point from the 10.
26-18 our score. And McKenzie to throw. Looking, rolling to the right side. She gets her pass away, and it is caught around 2 defenders. The reception is made. 27-18, and I believe, folks, that is the end of the play and the end of the game. Teams are coming onto the field. It looks like they're about to do their high five line.
And so we'll talk about some of our sponsors as we watch the sportspersonship here.
No, they're going to have one more. Going to have one more series.
And one of our sponsors, once again, is the Good Feet store. Discover real relief and comfort with Good Feet Arch Support Solutions. The Good Feet store is the title sponsor of Bowl XXV. At the Good Feet store, at the Good Feet store.
So New York out of timeouts. The score is 27-18, Austin over New York. Ashley Marks drops to throw. Alicia Marks drops to throw. Her pass is away. It's caught by Miller Hartzo up close to us at about the 36. They will not huddle up. Looks like we're inside of 10 seconds to go. Alicia Marks. They mark the ball ready for play. Marks to throw. Left side pass is incomplete. Intended for Miller Hartzo.
There's a
coverage
flag
on
down.
the play by Allie Miller. And there's a penalty on Austin.
All right, so it looks like we're going to have a first down from the Austin, Texas 33-yard line.
3. And this has been the longest minute 16 since we got that confirmation. All right, this likely the final play of the game, barring a penalty. And Alicia Marks calls signals, steps up, looks to the left side. The pass is caught. The flag is pulled. The pass was caught by Katie Donahue. And that's the game. I just heard one of the officials announce that's the end of the game. So our final score here this afternoon, in a very well-played game as it turned out, the Austin Heat Platinum defeat the New York Empire downtown. Final score, 27-18 for Austin.
And as they clap it up, we're going to tell you about a few more of our sponsors. And the first one is, once again, Lawyers Title, providing title, escrow, and closing services for your residential and commercial real estate transactions. That's at Lawyers Title San Diego, at Lawyers Title San Diego. We want to thank The Rail, one of San Diego's oldest queer watering holes. The Rail is proud to sponsor Gay Bowl 25, hosting 2 social events this weekend as part of the tournament. Blue Peak Credit Union. Blue Peak's mission is to empower Californians to achieve peak financial wellness. Make a meaningful connection with Blue Peak. That's at BLU, no E, P-E-A-K, B-L-U-P-E-A-K Credit Union. And finally, one more time, we want to thank one of our favorite sponsors, the National Football League. The NFL is proud to once again partner with NGFFL and Gay Bowl 25 because we're stronger together.
So that'll wrap up our coverage for game number 2. We have one more game to go here on the Cloud Sports Network this afternoon. It will be back to the men, a game at about 3:45 between the San Diego Bolt against the Washington, D.C. Elite. And we look forward to having you join us then. For Dr. Joel Tremblay, Rich Siegel saying thank you for being with us on the Cloud Sports Network.